Hello, fellow stewards of the comic fandom. Today I want to talk about a fantastic creator-owned title wrapping up its first arc in a few weeks. Indigo Children, written by Kurt Pyers and Rockwell White with art from Alex Diodo, has a premise that at first evokes classic X-Men or pulpy sci-fi movies like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but this first arc carves out a strikingly fresh tale. The first issue introduces the core mystery: who are the Indigo Children? By following journalist Dominic Price as he utilizes every dark web resource he has access to track one down. It sprinkles teases in between, showing glimpses of a young man, Alexei, 15 years earlier, claiming to be a reborn Martian here to save the world, and glimpses of mysterious and incredible feats. The subsequent issues introduce us to the rest of the Indigos, as well as further mysteries around the government agencies tasked with monitoring and controlling them. I don't want to spoil any of the twists, but I do want to offer some context for some of the ways this book is so inspired. First, Alexei is clearly based on the real-life story of Boris Kiprianovic, a Russian pseudo-celebrity who has claimed to be a reborn Martian since he was a young boy and had documentaries about him as far back as 2008 when he was only 12 years old. Indigo Children were a real, new age, let's be frank, conspiracy theory. Coined in the 1970s, it describes children who were allegedly the next evolution of humanity. Smarter, more emotional or strong-willed, unnaturally determined. Often they'd be described with unnatural or even supernatural powers. There are negative traits associated as well. They were antisocial, entitled, resistant to authority, and often perceived as weird by their peers. If any of that sounds familiar, it's because those are the exact same stereotypes applied to neurodivergent children. While there's never been any evidence of Indigo Children, that didn't stop best-selling books from touting these labels for children that frankly were easier for many parents to accept than that their child was autistic or ADHD. Like all the best sci-fi stories, so far the Indigo Children comic dances between these themes, the overarching mystery, and bombastic action scenes, all elevated by Diodo's fantastic art. Indigo Children number 6 is out August 23rd, and the entire first arc comes out in trade paperback on November 1st. Remember, comics are awesome, and you should be too.